Hello, I am Professor Zach, and welcome to my first special edition episode of Zachipedia. Or just to make that a short introduction, today is Halloween, everybody. Now, before you get on to your trick-or-treating, festivities, or whatever you have planned for the occasion, I want to give you a little bit of the backstory and history of Halloween. For example, why do we go trick-or-treating? Why do we have apple bobbing? Why do we carve pumpkins? Why do we even celebrate Halloween in the first place? Why did it become a holiday? Well, in this episode, or special edition episode, I'm going to teach you all of those questions and how Halloween could occur, how it happened, and who formed it. Earliest records of Halloween began about 2,000 years ago in ancient Britain, which was known as Britannia, with a farming tribe known as the Celts. Halloween, or November 1st, was a very important holiday for the Celts, for it was the end of the harvest and planting season, and now time for relaxation in winter, and basically kind of going on vacation, having fun time, and waiting for the spring to come, where then they would have to get back to farming and work. It was called Samhain. On Samhain, it would basically make bonfires, cook meals, people would wear animal hides and skins and dance around and celebrate. Now, when the sun went down, though, things began to change. All of the Celts went inside their homes, locked them, and would put food outside. Why? Well, the Celts thought that superstitious creatures, such as goblins, bats, ghosts, whatever you can name, roam the earth on Samhain. Now, these animals could create real mischief, tearing up farm places, basically harassing animals and plants, and basically disturbing the flow of the Celtic civilization. But now, to cease this, they started putting food outside of their homes in exchange for their destruction. So they would eat the food and then leave, for they felt satisfied. Now, what they also did was they also carved pumpkins, gourds, fruit, anything they could find, basically, and put it outside their homes to scare other creatures. Now, Samhain basically lasted like this for years, until the Romans invaded Britannia. Now, when they did, many of the Celts converted to Christianity, but some still celebrated Samhain, lighting bonfires and going up to different things. And also now, Samhain became more of a, beggars' tradition, for beggars would dress up as supernatural creatures like goblins, ghosts, or whatever, and then they would basically go up to different homes and basically promise to the people to pray for the souls of their dead. And in exchange, they would receive some food, water, or even shelter. Now, unfortunately, the Romans didn't really like them celebrating this. So they tried combining two Roman holidays with Samhain. They had the festival of Pomona, which would celebrate the god of the harvest and fruit, Pomona. And since her symbol was an apple, most historians believe that that's how the tradition of bobbing apples began. Now, our previous things we just discussed could basically have linked to things like trick-or-treating, costumes, and many more supernatural creature and hauntings on Halloween. Now, All Hallows Eve, or as you call it Halloween, didn't thrive just yet. People still celebrated Samhain. And also the second holiday that the Romans combined with it was the Festival of the Dead, which is kind of how the more ghost-like dead feature came into Halloween. Now, though, Christians were still, you could say, unsatisfied, for they still celebrated Samhain. So officially, the Roman Emperor Constantine, who converted to Christianity, tried to make it a Christian holiday. He basically made October 30th All Souls Day, honoring souls and the good people who have passed and gone to the promised land. And then they basically also founded November 1st as All Saints' Day, honoring the saints. And then they actually made Halloween All Hallows' Eve, which literally means Eve before All Saints' Day. Pretty much, actually not that hard. So really, they ended up, as people kind of started saying this, they kind of combined it to Halloween. Now, Halloween basically thrived like this for long periods of time. And when the Pilgrims went from England and Scotland and moved to the New World, they brought their traditions with them. And so ever since, as industry and as technology and social class and fun have evolved over the years, so has Halloween. Since the production of candy, widespread thing of costume designing, and big business industry on Halloween has thrived in the United States and pretty much any other country. Well, I hope this video taught you a lot about Halloween. And happy Halloween, everybody! And I hope that this video taught you more than what I just described. And I think that it can show you the true ways of Halloween. But unfortunately,